Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin, and we start off every video with a locker code if there was one today, because I know not everybody sees them, not everyone will always see them, so it's right here. Make sure to screenshot it, don't click off the video and just put it in later. Leave a like so you could get the best luck possible. We all want the 20 tokens. There's literally nothing else you may or may not want. Like 5 is okay, but 3s and 1s don't look too good, and I'm getting hopefully 5. Alright, I'll take 5. I'll take 5 any day over a 1 or a 3. Let me know what you guys have been getting, and let's get into the video. So a lot of you guys told me that the last triple threat video was very helpful, so here I am trying to take into consideration everything you left me comments on, that you guys are having trouble scoring on off-ball defense, and some of you guys are having trouble defending. So we're going to try to take care of both those situations in 2 quick games. We usually don't want anyone off-balling us, but in this case we do, and honestly this is going to work for any team, so I'm going to use my normal triple threat lineup, which is really cheesy and I know that, but it's going to be basically the same exact thing. Oh, we got a really big mismatch. Hopefully that means he's going to off-ball us. If you guys didn't watch my last video, I told you guys that having size is the big key into winning all your games. You want to have as many mismatches as possible, and he's actually going to on-ball us, so we're going to talk about defense in this gameplay instead. Now for starters, you never want to off-ball somebody that's on-balling you. You do not want to do that. You want to stick to on-ball as much as possible. It's a sign of respect, to be honest. You also just want to get better on ball, like just for my team unlimited. So the key is to try to keep switching with them, try to keep following them around. You gave him a little space there, but we were close enough where it contested regardless. Now the major problem is our CPU defense is kind of weird in this game. It's really good when it's on balling. Like right now, if I leave Wilt, he's gonna defend him really well, but basically when you're on balling and the computer is guarding somebody without the ball, they kind of help a lot. They have a lot of weird controls that you can't control in this game mode, especially like in my team unlimited. You could kind of switch your settings, but in this they do stuff that they want to do regardless, and that's why you're gonna want to be able to switch really fast. Now to switch over from man to man, you can basically kick X, and that's what a lot of people do, but you can't always get away with that. Yeah, I got mad respect for this kid. He was on balling, but he just quit, so we gotta have to play another one. All right, here we are with a way better matchup. So basically what we were talking about is being able to switch between players to the other. So sometimes you're able to click X to switch, like if they're close to each other. If you're switching onto the guy that the ball is going to, usually you can just click X really quick. But sometimes if the help is coming, you won't be able to get away with just hitting X. You'll have to really know what positions your guys are playing, and that's very strategic for a lot of reasons. Now I can't really control what this guy is doing, but let's basically try to run it right here. He's playing with magic, so he tries to drive in and then pass out of it, especially that AD is on him. So when he does that, I want to be able to switch to the guy he's passing to and push back out. When you drive into the basket, the defense gets sucked in 9 times out of 10, and then you have to be able to adapt and adjust really quick. You want that guy not to come out. Alright, so this is perfect. He's actually off-balling us. So now you guys have like 3 different options for off-ball. You can't run plays in this, so the main one would be the pick and roll. I started my offense really late there, but he's gonna keep off-balling me because it's working. He was able to stop me on that play, so that's perfect. I'm gonna show you guys what we basically do here, and it's gonna be very helpful. Hopefully the best counter for starters is defense. If you play good defense back, you're gonna be able to get the ball and you're gonna be able to run in transition before he could even off-ball you to begin with. Now your main options come up to either being able to run pick and rolls where you can just drive to the rim after, or you could attempt to hide behind the screen and just shoot over. Another thing is when they roll, you can pass into the roller depending on the big man and how he actually moves. I just had to really sweat. This kid actually had this game in the bag, so I was trying to talk the whole time, but it actually got really hard, so I had to concentrate. Beautiful, man, beautiful. This is beautiful. We're gonna talk about this next game, guys. I'm really sorry. We might have to talk about this without even being in a game, honestly, at this point. So he's off-balling me, so I have different options, right? I want to be able to set a screen. I can actually fade there, or I can go right to the man if they switch. If they switch, usually the big has the advantage. Right here we actually have a rebound, so we have the advantage the other way because one of their guys is lost. So a broken play like that actually led into that, and honestly I haven't off-balled this kid at all. He's been off-balling me the whole game, but it's fine with me right now. I'm actually trying my best to defend him. I have full faith in my guys, and there we go. We have the stop. We have the transition. He can't stop it. We're wide open. Good game. Get off my court. You off-balled me the whole game and it never matters. I apologize. I really despise losing. So it was like I had to pay attention. I had to win the game. Now we're actually going to really talk about how to beat the off-ball. And hopefully he off-balls. If he doesn't, I'm still going to show you the 3 things you have to be able to utilize in this, especially since you can't run plays. We also got to finish off talking about the defense, because defense is really going to be the X factor. A lot of games it's going to be really the difference between who could get a stop, because sometimes you just can't stop the offensive players. So we talked about the pick and roll. Now we're going to talk about the pick and fade. So when you hit L1 for the roll, if you click R1, he actually fades out and doesn't come into the rim to roll. And from there you get a wide open jump shot. Usually it's a 3 depending on the player. Wilt sometimes goes out for the 3 for me. The amazing thing with the fade in triple threat is a lot of the times the computer who's actually guarding the big man or whoever's setting the screen doesn't roll back with him, so you get an open shot there. And then your last option is being able to control who cuts where and moves when. So like right now I want him to cut. He cuts, wide open, bang. So to be able to control my guy to cut, I hold down triangle, which is on PlayStation 4. On Xbox, I'm pretty sure that's the Y button, whatever's at the top, and that control leads into a cut for a player. It's not always the same, and sometimes you don't want to throw that pass, because like that pass almost got intercepted. It should have been and it could have been. So I'm gonna show you guys how to cancel that pass in a second. Like I said, I actually really don't like losing, and that's why I've been trying my best, doing everything I can to make sure I win games, and I've been trying to help you guys as much as I can because I want you guys to be able to win games. So right here I'm gonna call the cut for AD, and I'm not gonna like it, so I'm gonna hit circle and it's actually gonna cancel it. And sometimes that actually leads into an open shot like that, like you guys just saw. But other times it'll lead into basically you just being able to cancel out of it. You don't want to always pass it because sometimes the defender stays with him and you know it's going to get intercepted. But against off-ball, that's going to be the main thing you're going to have to do. You're going to want to make the guy that he's guarding cut, because an off-baller isn't really good at defending that cut. Like when Wilt just cuts right behind him when he's guarding Gilmore, he's not really in control whatsoever of what's going on, and you guys gotta basically take advantage, because the way I see it is if you're off-balling, that just means you're not really good at on-balling. And then if you're just able to play defense, it's gonna be off to the races. You're gonna be open 9 times out of 10. We'll set a screen right here to show you pick and rolls are very effective. They give you wide open shots so many times, and really that's all it comes down to. You want to be as effective offensively to get takeovers. That's what you want to do. That's what your main goal is, to try to get a takeover. When you get off balls, you really want to give the guy work. You want to make him work. You can't just stand there and try to beat the defender off the dribble. If a computer is guarding you 9 times out of 10, it's actually going to do a good job unless you really have a height advantage. If my AK is going up against a Steph off-balling me, I'm shooting over him, or I could take him to the rim. But if he's off-balling with a guy like Scottie Pippen, there's nothing I could do unless I set a screen with AD or Wilt, big body, and I shoot right over when there's nobody there off the screen. I could take that screen with AK and attack the basket, or after the screen I hit AD when he rolls. With the fade, which we talked about, you hit the same thing as if you're setting a pick and roll, which is the L1, and then you switch it to R1 real quick. You're also able to switch the side. You don't have to take it on whatever side it shows you. If you press on the analog stick, it'll actually switch the side, so you can make him fade on the opposite side if you're more comfortable that way. And then the third thing is utilizing the cuts. Make sure you let your guys cut, especially if he's guarding the big man. The amount of times that I get off-balled on AD or Wilt and I just hit triangle and they cut to the rim and the other guy's just standing there because he doesn't expect it. It's so easy and beautiful because he cuts right there. He's not moving and it's a dunk every time. If you see that it's not working, just remember to cancel out of it. You're gonna hit circle. While we're here, I'll take the advantage to say a couple more things, which is basically another thing to do against off-ball is sometimes you can blow by the original defender, or at least be able to cut enough that like another defender helps off, and then you can kick out to that defender. Like right here, I cut enough that everyone helped, and I could have kicked it out to an open man for a 3. Defending the pick and roll is one of the harder things in this. I don't want to make this video too long, so if you guys want it, let me know and I'll make sure it happens where we're able to actually just break down defending. Now I'm actually hoping he fouls me, because there's actually one more thing I really want to show you guys that actually used to make me lose a lot, and I want to make sure you guys know how to do it, because I didn't for a long time and it used to cost me so many games. So out of this play, sometimes when I try to pass to Wilt right here, Blake actually cuts him off, and same with AK. Sometimes they get get a cut off. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold down circle and you causes your player to come around you. Whenever you let go of it, that's when he's gonna make the pass. So I hold it as long as possible. Sometimes wait till he comes all the way to me and then I let go. And it's just to make sure you don't throw the ball away. So like I'll literally hold circle, make sure he comes around me, and it's basically a handoff at that point, and we're gonna end it here. I hope those tips are helpful, guys. I hope they help you guys out in so many ways. And this is finally a good board that I got. There's a diamond pack, a place that I could possibly land in. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but it's a doable spot for sure. And there we go, we got it right there off the rip, just in time to end this video. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I know I've been saying that in every video, but it really touches me from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot. Make sure you guys give me a like, subscribe if you're new, and all that good stuff. And good luck is coming your way without a doubt. It's been your boy Mosballin, and I'll see y'all later. Ballin' out.